Hi, I thought I would do another video for YouTube of my stealth trailer. I know I'll be moving around here a little bit and might be a little hard to watch, but I guess the first thing I want to show is on the side. I said I've got peepholes, so I'm going to show you here on the side. That's to look outside. Then I'll walk around here in the trailer. It's just your basic looking trailer on the outside. But on the inside of it, I thought I might show it to you. I think I've explained on my other video. I've got solar panels up on top. You can't really see them. I've showed them in the other video. I think there's 7. I've got 700 watts. I have put a step on. The step slides under. Makes it a little easier getting in. And on the inside, I've got some rugs down and carpet. The carpet is not stationary. It's just put in here and it pulls out. My wife likes it when we have carpet on the floor. But as you can see here, I'll just kind of pull on it and you kind of have an idea. See, it just comes up and slides back in, up under it. I've showed how everything I've got here is on where it's mounted, the way it's mounted. I'll go with this right here, probably be the best way to show it. This a clothes rack for the side, and you can see the kind of, not the straightest, I call them skeleton keyholes. And then on the back of this, you see it's got a screw and it just sits back on there. See if I can find it here. As usual, when I move it around, so then that just locks in. And the same way here on this side, I've got this overhead. You can see it just slides up out of there and lifts off of there. I can't take it off with one hand, but it takes 2 hands to lift that off of there. And this is just a cup holder that I put on here because this actually makes another bed. And you can see it's storage. All inside there, a lot of storage, and each one of these underneath here lifts up, and there's storage all underneath. And then under here is where my charger and inverter is. Since my last video, I did move the air conditioner. It's under here now. And the reason I did that, because I was venting it out the back door. I had to put chains on it and lock it. This way I don't have to, because underneath of here, down on the floor, when there's nothing in the trailer, I've cut a board out of the floor, so it drains and gets ventilation under the floor. And then, of course, if I have to take it out, or when I do take it out and use the trailer for other things, I just set the board back in there. It's about, I think if I remember when I cut that, it was something like 10 by 14 hole in the floor, and then I made a boot to fill up this space. You won't be able to see it here in this video, but underneath there, I just made a boot. I made it out of one of those, I don't know what they're called for swimming pools. They're them styrofoam float things. They're just round and long, and I just cut it on 45s, made the size I need it, and I put it in, just slide it right underneath there. So that seals the vent underneath down to the outside. Here on the top, you can see I've said that I make this in a 3-piece, but actually, since I've taken the sidewall, there used to be a sidewall right here. I think in the video you can see when I was loading it. But since then, I've just taken it, made it one-sided. So this does the same way. I can't lift it all the way off, but this just slides up, and it hangs the same way on the wall. And this is what locks the system together. Is you raise this up, and it just locks in. So it keeps everything on this side all the way across from moving either way. And then, of course, it can't move back because this unit right here, that's the second part of it. It divides right here. So that's just, this here is just one piece also. And I think in my other video you've seen that. And it stops right here, and then of course you got the bed unit here, and I have shown how this raises up, this part here. So if you need more headroom, you can raise it all the way up to the top, and it just sets up there, the extra bed. And I have showed where this just slides out and makes a double bed. I'll pull it out here so you can kind of see it. It just pulls out and makes a double bed. And then when you're not using it, you just slide it back together. Slide it back in. You have to excuse me moving the video. I'm trying to hold this as still as I can. And this here is the closet. This locks the back all in place, because when you take this closet out, here I'll open it, this closet will slide all the way out, and when you do that lets this all move, so you can slide it in and out. It gives you more room instead of being all the way up against the wall. Close the closet back here. There we go. And that locks, because otherwise it would slide forward. I have shown on here that this shelf here on top, this is what holds the TV in place. If you notice, there's another TV back here, and the reason I have two, I bought this one. I found this one at a garage sale for like $40, and it uses only half of the wattage this big one does. So I just use it a lot of times if I want to cut down on power when we're not hooked up to anything. And this shelf here, you can see I'm moving it. It's the same as this deal here, where it just slides on there. And then let's give you another idea. Here's a shelf. I took it off because I only got one hand to work with here, but you can see it does the same way if you look at the edges on both ends. And you just put your screws back in there. Just set this on there. I'm trying to do this one-handed, but anyway, there. That just pushes down, and that makes that shelf. So, and it's sturdy. I mean, it'll hold what you need to hold. You can't set on it, but that works the same as this. So that pushes the TV down. If you look at all this, I could move it, but it mounts on the walls the same way. If you look up top here at the conduit, you can see those are magnets hooked to it, and this just pulls down their neodymium magnets, so they're really strong, and that holds the wiring up out of the way. I'm trying to show what I can, and I know it's hard on the video. I think I've moved these drawers. These I got at the I think it was the Dollar General, my wife says a $5 store, and they worked real well. I just stacked them together, and they don't open when you're driving. They do really well. Good job. And then underneath the cabinet, you can see there's my Mr. Buddy, and I got propane there, and I've got all the electrical and gas. We mostly use the gas unless we're out somewhere we can plug in, because the whole idea is to run off batteries when you have to, and when you plug in is what you want to do, of course. This is a refrigerator. Now this I do run off my batteries. It takes about 80, usually around 80 watts, I believe it is, once it gets cooled. So I run this all the time off of my batteries. And then the microwave. And as I said in the video, everything is on casters. So here, I'll get down here and show them to you. You can see the caster wheels on everything at the bottom, so everything rolls in and out. I found out that if you when you're rolling it in or out, it's easier if you jack the front of your trailer way up, so that way you don't have that hump to have to go over in your trailer in the back. And I've showed in the video, I've got two vents. I got the one here, and if you open both of them, and this one's power. If you turn this thing on, I mean, it just pulls air through here. And then in the summer, I've got a little screen. You've seen them probably on TV where they're magnetic screen, and for a storm door, it just works really well. And then there's the trays. People ask me, said, how long does it take you to load and unload it? Well, I try not to do it too much. I'm getting older, as we say, so it gets harder for me to do it one person. Now, two people can do it, and probably when all the electrical's unhooked, I've got down here. I've got 3, I think, electrical hookups, and once I unhook them, I can unload it in about myself. It takes me about 10 minutes, and most everything I leave in here. Everything you're looking at here, I put this stuff on the bed and the TV when I'm getting ready to unload it, and I pull this out and lay it right up here, lean it up against the wall, and then I can just take those sections out, roll them. It's like rolling furniture. If you've ever rolled furniture around in your house, you know it's kind of the same thing. You can see that's got the closet's got wheels on it too, and the bed section has wheels. So people have asked me, right here, I used to have it set up for AC and DC. Well, since then I just run me another power source. I'll have to go outside here to show you, but I've got, all it is just it's an extension cord, because we don't run that much power on this. And this is, I just plug it in right here, and this is for my battery. So if I'm either plugged into 110, I would use this and plug right into 110 like I am now. But if I want batteries, I plug this right in to this and turn my inverter on, and everything is off of the inverter. So I just thought I'd make this video. I hope this helps somebody. I've had people ask me about making plans, and to be honest with you, I couldn't make plans. I just kind of did it as I went along. Well, I guess I should show you the porta potty. I've had people ask about that, and you can see it's just a funnel, and down inside of it I've got a milk jugs, and of course we just throw them away. Got plenty of those, and this sets down. Well, that goes right inside. You can see, you take the cap off, set that right down in there, and there's your toilet. And I think I mentioned in the other video, I said, you know what the bag's for. You take the gallon jug out of there, and I think we know the rest of it. And so I thought I'd show you that part of it, because I have had people wondering about it. And the shower, you can see there's all it is a, I call it a bug sprayer, but it's not. It's to spray plants and things. I pump the water up in it. I set it up here on top, and I put the shower curtain. You can see it's all magnet. These are just really strong magnets. Matter of fact, if you get 2 of them together, they will smash your fingers and they hurt. But I just hang a shower curtain up there, and then of course I showed that I used the cooler and run my shower curtain right down in it, settle over here, and take your shower. So, and there's the, you can see my ceiling. When you're using thin material, it's hard to keep it. It's fiberglass, and it's hard because it kind of moves around from hot and cold, so it's hard to keep it flat. But I didn't want to put extra wood up in the ceiling sheets to make the weight heavier. But anyway, that's my video, and when my wife and I, we use it a lot. And I've got a 5th wheel trailer, a travel trailer, but this one we like to take because it's simple and easy to pull, and you can just stay anywhere you want to, because no one knows you're in it, and it really works well for us when we go out. And then if you're going to visit friends out of state, as we do a lot of times, then it doesn't take a lot of room. You know, you can park it right there in their driveway or wherever. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll put out some more when I'm going to show you how I load and unload it. When the next time I do it, I'm going to do a video of it so you'll have an idea. So thanks for watching.